In 2018, Statistics Canada conducted a survey which reported that 1 in 3 women and 1 in 8 men had experienced unwanted sexual attention in public. Sexual violence doesn't just happen behind closed doors in secret underground rooms. It happens everywhere. And yes, that includes your hometown, which is so small you can't even find it on a national map. Here Too is an organization that works to bring light to these issues and a microphone to the voices that need to be heard. But what do I know about this organization? Quite a bit. I am the founder and owner of Here Too, and I am here to talk to you about my organization's past, present, and the future that I hope to bring to it. 3 years ago, in late 2017, I had one of my own experiences of sexual harassment. When I spoke up about it, I had faced a lot of negative backlash from my peers and community. I sought the help of a family friend who worked at the local women's center. She helped me realize that what I really wanted was education. I wanted the people in my town to know what sexual harassment and violence and gender-based violence really were, so that they can help prevent it from happening again. I was inspired by the Me Too movement, but I wanted to create something to show that it doesn't just happen to the big shot names in Hollywood. It happens everywhere, including this tiny little town in Atlantic Canada. So, with the support of our family friend, I began my journey creating my organization. Today, Here Too is still quite small, but it is slowly growing. We have a handful of educational posters that you can find on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have a website. On the homepage of our website, you can see our mission statement, that sexual violence and gender-based violence don't just happen in Hollywood. They can and do happen here too. We also have a gallery page where you can view all of our posters and a few different pieces of art, as well as a learning page, which features a few different helpful definitions on consent, coercion, and other similar terms. Although it is still small, I have plenty of plans for the future of Here Too. I want to create an interactive map so people can share their stories anonymously and others can see just how widespread this problem really is. I would also like to expand our educational resources so people who want to advocate and support survivors can do so with the proper knowledge. I also want to create an online store to help fund the growth of my organization. People will be able to order physical copies of our posters as well as their own buttons of various designs, including one like this with our lovely logo. As I was preparing for this speech today, I started to doubt myself. Every comment that people had made when I started speaking out, every thought that it evoked and the feelings that I had felt came rushing back to me. I started to think that maybe I really am just being dramatic. Maybe I'm just contributing to the problem instead of trying to end it. But my best friend told me something that reminded me why Here Too and the work that I have been doing is so important. She told me that when I started to speak up, she felt comfortable. She started to feel safe, like in our hometown, and safe when she was going to school. She told me that she wasn't the only one that felt this way. Others had come to her and told her that they also felt heard. They felt like someone was finally listening to them and like they finally had a voice speaking for them. That is something that I never want to stop doing. That is something that I want Here Too to continue to do for the rest of my days and onward. Thank you.